Good evening everyone and welcome to the stream. It's Wednesday night, it's gaming night, and again it's World War III. America has been invaded by the Ruskies and we're having a look at the third session in World in Conflict. I hope you can hear now. I've just bounced the stream and bounced the OBS because someone complained that the sound wasn't on. I'm hoping that's fixed it. John, are you there and can you see and hear what's going on? I hope so. So for now we'll nip back into the game.
Marching on with our launchers. Radio off these racks! Reaching the building.
Move the tracks, engage the
Hostile
target.
vehicle destroyed. Enemy defeated, sir.
I'm glad. OBS must have had a bit of a hissy fit.
We're ready with the heavy weapon on the double.
Sir. What do you want us to do, sir? Rolling into combat.
Hostile
Down,
defeated.
incoming.
Incoming fire. Enemy is KIA.
We're in combat.
Hostile defeated.
Sheridan ready for orders. Rolling, leaving. Enemy neutralized. Moving on.
Enemy vehicle is toast.
Soft target engaged and defeated. We're rolling fast as our tracks will allow us. Rolling.
That's one defeated hostile.
Well done, Parker. Ivan is probably dug in at the other fort by now, so expect some resistance when you get there.
My guys are moving into position now, sir. And my scouts report increased Soviet activity across the river.
They're moving fast. We just have to move faster. You know what to do, Parker. Eagle 6 out.
We're available for action. Armor ready. We're rolling fast as our tracks will allow us.
Eagle 6, come in. This is Bannon. Bannon, report. We're 2 clicks from our final waypoint and engaging a small Soviet advance force. APCs and jeeps, over. I couldn't care less what you're engaging, Bannon. There's a bridge in that area and I want you to destroy it. Report when you're done. Eagle 6 out.
Fast tracks are ready to roll, sir. Rolling, sir.
Want a fast transport somewhere, sir? Starting with the repairs.
We're available for... Moving as ordered.
Ready. Moving out. On our way, sir.
Anti-tank unit moving out, sir.
Armor ready. Light armor armor moving to the destination.
This is Webb. We're engaging multiple Russian targets at this time.
Roger that, Webb. Keep them at bay. Eagle 6 out.
Fast tracks are ready to roll, sir. Enemy targeted!
Sir, we got the tank.
We're under attack.
You lost a unit.
We're under attack.
Fire that missile! We're under attack! We're in combat!
Heavy infantry
Incoming
good to
fire!
Unit lost.
Attack now!
We're under attack! Hostile vehicle wrecked!
Unit killed.
AT squad ready.
Ambush the enemy.
Heavy infantry good to go.
You got casualties.
Sheridan ready for orders. Driving to coordinates.
AT squad ready.
Moving out.
Soft target engaged and defeated.
Heavy infantry.
Will do, sir.
Armor is combat ready. Light armor initiating combat.
Fit for fight, sir.
We're available for moving out. Rolling, sir. Sheridan ready for orders. Driving to coordinates. We're in combat. We're available for act. Rolling, sir.
They're shooting at us!
Sheridan ready for the front. Target tank in flames.
We can't last much, mechanic!
Unit killed.
We're under attack. Incoming fire! Incoming fire! We're taking heat. Killed an enemy vehicle.
Unit killed.
Kill confirmed.
Ready off these rockets! Covering fire! We're under attack! Hostile defeated!
We lost a unit.
Locking hostile. Rolling her out.
Incoming fire! We're in
Pushing
combat!
our Sheridan to the limit.
This vehicle
We're
is
taking
ready.
it.
Driving quickly.
They got
Unit
us
lost.
targeted. They got us targeted.
AT squad ready.
On our way, sir. Moving to position. Infantry moving.
Marching on with our launchers.
They've got
On
one
our
of your
way, sir.
units.
We're under attack!
We're in combat.
They're firing at us! We're in combat!
Unit lost.
Come on.
infantry. Moving out. Infantry moving. Incoming fire! Kill the tank, sir.
Sheridan moving out. Driving to leaving.
Evading incoming fire!
Anti-tank unit here, sir. Moving to position.
Armor is combat ready. We're rolling.
Enemy vehicle is toast.
Enemy neutralized. Moving on.
We need left!
They've got one of your
Left
units.
hostile.
We're under attack.
You only have one chance with that recoilless.
Unit
We can't
lost.
do that, sir. AT squad. Moving out.
We are ready to rumble, sir. Combat initiated. Target destroyed.
good to go. Go! Kinda busy here.
Enemy down.
Engaging hostiles.
Destroyed a target.
Unit lost.
Hostile defeated.
Enemy down. What do you want us to do, sir? Marking hostiles. Hostiles in our sight. We're available for moving out.
We're in a tight. Stay low and move. Hostile vehicle.
We're waiting. Driving
destroyed.
to coordinates. Enemy down. Fast tracks are ready to roll, sir. Incoming. Rolling, sir.
Incoming fire.
We're available for spinning those tracks. What now, sir? Firing at hostiles. They got us targeted. Sheridan attacking the enemy.
We hit that soldier right on.
We're available for action. Driving to coordinates. Moving as ordered. We're in combat.
That vehicle is a wreck. They're firing at us. Target destroyed. Anti-tank unit here, sir. Infantry moving. Infantry moving.
Okay, that's a bit of a lull. Yeah, I'm quite well, thank you very much.
AT squad moving. On our way, sir. We're gonna sprint to the target, sir. On our way, sir. Moving out.
Another excellent job, Parker. I'm detailing a pair of M60s to you. Don't lose them. They're all we have until Bannon returns.
How's yourself,
If he
Tom?
returns.
Change unit face and press with right mouse button, given a move order, then dragging the direction when you're face. Okay, that's fine.
Webb here. My men are reinforcing the second crossing now. And sir, I'm sure Bannon will pull through.
That remains to be seen, Captain.
We'll hold the fords, Parker. Move on to your next objective.
And now for the final crossing, Parker. The bridge is the prize. Claim it and secure it before Ivan does.
Eagle 6, this is Bannon. Sit rep, over.
Roger that, Bannon. I gather you didn't accomplish your objective.
The bridge has been destroyed, sir. We're moving back now, but we're encountering increased Soviet resistance in the area.
We won't be able to hold the crossing forever, Bannon. If you're not here in time, you'll have to find another way around.
Fast
But
tracks
sir,
are ready to roll.
the area's crawling with commies.
And I couldn't care less, Bannon. Ivan is not getting this bridge because of your incompetence. Eagle 6 out.
We're taking heat. We're under attack.
heavy attack at both fords.
Understood, Captain. Can you hold?
I believe so, Colonel. Some backup would be nice, though.
Roger that. I'll see what I can do. Eagle 6 out.
Moving out. Rolling, sir. Departing. Blue on blue in target area. Zulu 9 are out. Target destroyed. Napalm delivery ordered. Stay clear of target area. Understood. Coordinates received. Artillery firing.
Webb, how are you holding out?
We're still doing good, sir. The Russians are attacking like crazy, but we can hold for a while longer. I am running low on ammo, though.
Yes, sir.
Roger that. I'll get you some supplies. Hang in there. Eagle 6 out.
Will do, sir.
And the little blue icons are the guys who are not under my control. Allied guys that I can't do anything with.
We got the
Ready to repair. Mechanic is in place, sir. Start repairs.
Sir, have we heard from Colonel Wilkins yet?
Moving to position.
I spoke to him briefly an hour ago. He told us to meet him at Cascade Falls, the garrison town near Fort Teller.
How many men does he have?
2 understrength companies is what he told me, Captain.
Moving out.
And we have regiments of Soviet troops coming. This won't be an easy fight, Colonel.
Yes,
No,
at
it
the
won't,
moment it's
Captain.
wet.
It won't.
Bannon's some like 10 miles away. And it's
Where do you
still
want
wet.
these rockets?
Hostile
Let's
target
hustle.
defeated.
Marching on with our launchers.
This vehicle is ready. Starting with the repairs.
AT squad ready.
Infantry moving. Moving to position.
Anti-tank unit.
Unit lost.
Enemy target destroyed, sir.
Enemy neutralized. Moving on.
Fit for fight, sir. Will do, sir. On our way, sir.
This vehicle is ready. Hatchet him up, sir.
Dispatch is ready, sir. Nice shot. Tank destroyed. Heading to coordinates. Target destroyed.
Infantry good to go. Moving to position.
Enemy defeated, sir.
Focus on the enemy!
What new move, people?
On our way, sir. Fit for fight, sir. Moving to position. Moving out.
Engine is running. Mechanic is in place, sir. Start repairs.
Squad available.
We're gonna sprint to the target, sir. Reporting. Enemy armor infantry moving. Moving to position.
Incoming fire! Hurry up with those orders. Stay low and move. Go, go, go!
Enemy down.
Infantry, in combat. Let's hustle.
Destroy the target.
We're in a tight spot. The perimeter needs to be taken now.
Hostile target defeated.
They're firing at us.
We're awaiting your orders. Rolling into combat.
Hurry up with those orders.
Reporting in.
Engine is running, sir. Starting with the repairs.
Incoming fire! Incoming fire! Rifle squad is here! On the double! They're firing at us!
You got casualties.
We're under attack!
One less tank for the enemy, sir.
We're in combat!
You lost a unit.
at the target coordinates.
We're in. Good job, Parker. We'll wait a little while longer, but if Bannon isn't here soon, we'll blow the bridge.
Destroy the target. That's a confirmed kill.
Parker, the weather is getting worse, and the Air Force says they soon won't be able to bring in any more reinforcements. Call in what you can before their planes are grounded.
Sheridan ready, heading to coordinate, rolling into combat. All down, incoming!
Want a fast transport somewhere, sir? Moving fast, sir. Patching them up, sir.
Last call for those reinforcements, Parker.
Copy. Zulu 9 are firing mortars. Copy that. Napalm strike inbound. Stoker out.
I just got off the horn with the Air Force. Their planes are grounded, and that means no more reinforcements. We'll have to make do with what we've got. Eagle 6 out.
Target
Sir,
coordinates are...
my scouts just reported several Soviet artillery vehicles moving into position across the river.
Roger that. They'll be zeroing in on your position, Parker. Send out a strike team to neutralize them.
We're available for action. Armor is combat ready. Sheridan is moving as ordered.
This vehicle
Eagle
is
6, I have a sit rep. My scouts say the Soviet main force is moving into the area.
We need to blow that bridge. Bannon, come in. Where the hell are you? Charlie 6, come in.
They could be in combat, sir, and the hills break up the radio transmissions. We should give them a little more time.
Damn it! If I don't hear from them soon, we'll blow the bridge and move on.
Coordinates. Light armor moving to the destination. Combat initiated.
Webb here. The Russians are coming at us in force. Bring up those Gustavs and we'll show those bastards a thing or two.
Sheridan attacking as ordered. Target overrun. Target overrun.
Good job clearing the artillery, Parker. Now concentrate your forces around the bridge.
Gonna take that perimeter. Direct hit on the enemy, sir.
This is Webb. If Bannon doesn't get here soon, we'll have to withdraw. I can't sustain these losses for much longer.
Copy that. The artillery barrage inbound. We're available for action. Tracks are moving. Driving to coordinates. Enemy neutralized. Moving on.
Things are getting ugly down here.
Enemy
Move faster!
neutralized. Moving
Unit
on.
lost.
Mortar battery launched into coordinates. Zulu 9 are out.
Captain Webb, sit rep.
Webb here. We're still holding at the fords, but the Russians will break through eventually. Their main force can't be far out now.
Understood, Captain. We'll hold the bridge as long as possible, but I won't risk it for Bannon's sake. He'll have to fend for himself if he's late.
Sir, we will need his tanks for the upcoming battle.
Fast tracks.
Maybe. If we lose this bridge, there won't be any more battles.
We're available for tracks are moving. Mortars had no effect. Now. Target tank is flamed.
That's right, yep. You take over a base, once it goes green you can start building fortifications.
Roger. Zulu 9 are firing mortars at the target coordinates.
Which is where you build these
Target
little
vehicle
things here.
disabled.
Target is confirmed dead, sir.
Kill confirmed. Direct hit on the enemy, sir.
shift on.
Copy. Firing for effect. Zulu 9 are out.
Sheridan is moving out, doing his orders. Moving out.
Our grenades were fired on the coordinates. Zulu 9 are out. Copy. Zulu 9 are firing mortars.
We got a nice hit on our
Artillery
vehicle.
barrage turned the target area into dust.
We're taking heat.
Enemy down.
Copy that. Heavy artillery barrage inbound.
Hold down, incoming. Kill confirmed.
Target coordinates hit. Reporting high enemy casualties. Target area has been turned to dust, including hostiles.
They got us targeted. Hostile target defeated.
Roger. Zulu 9 are firing mortars at the target coordinates.
Unit killed.
We're under attack.
Enemy down.
We're under attack.
Wilco. Fire mission received. Artillery barrage inbound.
We can't delay any longer. They might be dead for all we know. Prepare to blow the bridge and move, Parker.
Heavy
Zulu
infantry
9 are
good
here.
to go.
We got a blue on blue. I repeat, blue on blue.
6! Eagle 6, this is Bannon! Don't blow the bridge yet! We're half a click out and coming up on the rear of several Soviet tanks. Engaging now!
Copy. Zulu 9.
Belay that order, Parker. Don't blow the bridge yet. Hold until Charlie Company is across.
We're taking heat.
This is Zulu 9er. Coordinates locked down. Shells on the way.
That was in the nick of time, Bannon. Well done.
That was a no
Thank
hit.
you, sir.
Zulu 9 are out.
All right, everyone, we're moving on to Cascade Falls. Stay sharp. This thing ain't over yet.
How smart is individual entity AI? Do they select optimal targets for the weapon launch? Or do you have to micromanage? I think they select
Enemy units
optimal.
at
I don't know
target
if they select
coordinates are
optimal
dead.
targets, but they certainly select their own targets and use the appropriate weapons. I think the only thing you have to select is they have a special weapon they can use, and you have to tell them to use that. Or the special ability they can use, like the anti-tank missile. From the APCs, you have to instruct the APC to use. Ooh, complete victory.
There's no need to be nervous, Captain. We're just filling some records cabinets in the morale section with these.
I'm not nervous, Comrade Major.
Very well. Interview number 461. Subject, Captain Nikolai Malashenko, service number 2497-4. Interview conducted by Major Lebedev, Section 2, 3rd Directorate KGB. So, Captain, we've been in America for several weeks now. What are your thoughts so far?
Tоварищ Майор, we are making glorious progress. It is very satisfying. The only thing is...
Is what, Captain?
Well, I have yet to see the proletariat rise and stand with us. Instead, they lay ambushes and run when we try to engage them. They've done some damage.
I suppose we must acknowledge that some may not want us here.
Then we must demonstrate our resolve. Men are lost in war. That is to be expected. But the more of these attacks that go unpunished, the more daring they will become.
And you are proposing?
It is simple. For every ambush, we execute 10 random civilians. They will soon cease their attacks when they realize the price they must pay.
And what if they don't?
Then we should kill them all.
This guy's aloof.
In the face of great adversity, our courageous comrades in America fight on, winning battle after battle against an increasingly desperate enemy. Our troops now occupy most of the American West Coast and soon will have complete victory.
Nobody had counted on the American civilians putting up such resistance. Everywhere we went, we were greeted with bullets. And our battalion had it easy. We had been tasked with pacifying the countryside, while 4 other regiments pushed into the mountains. They were headed toward a town called Cascade Falls, where there was some grand objective not even Colonel Arlovsky knew the details about. All we knew was that it might mean an end to the war. I remember thinking about those comrades, struggling through the cold and the snow, facing death at every turn. And I was ashamed, for I was happy that I wasn't with them.
The Russians, they're just through the snow and the cold. Between it.
Comrade Colonel, 14 men dead, 9 wounded. These attacks must be stopped. I strongly suggest
Not now, Kolya. We have already discussed this. The guerrillas will be dealt with according to plan.
But it won't be enough! These are my men lying here!
They are my men too, Captain. Don't ever forget that. Now, will you please get me an updated report on the status of the wounded?
His idea has some merit.
I will not be privy to wholesale slaughter of civilians just so he can satiate his need for revenge.
It might work, though.
Valeri, no. They hate us enough already. We have the location of their camp. That's where we'll strike.
You don't believe in this, do you? You don't think we belong here?
Do you? Romanov, the local guerrilla leader, is present at the camp with a group of regular army officers. The capture of this leader is our mission today. Major Lebedev will be available on the battalion net to advise us on the guerrillas and provide us with additional intelligence.
It is my pleasure to be of service, Comrade Colonel. As far as we know, we are dealing with a relatively small and disorganized group of civilians with light, regular army support. They should not prove difficult to pacify.
The insurgents are using the surrounding farms to hide weapons and heavy equipment. Your first objective is to clear the immediate area of all anti-air defenses so that the Air Force can bomb these buildings. You should be aware that we are short on reinforcements, Romanov. The main effort is being put into the drive against Fort Teller. We will have to make do with what we have. Good luck. Sokol 1, out.
Okay. So Bradley APC uses its cannon rather than its AT-2 missiles. I think so. A Bradley APC is slightly different. I don't know. Is it the Bradleys I've been using? Yes, I think that's pretty much right. I think that's pretty much what's been happening so far.
Just give us a target. Acknowledged. Moving out.
As for the
Yeah, Sokol 1.
comment,
These guerrillas are heavily armed.
Yes, those vehicles belong to the National Guard. They must have moved into the area quite recently.
Short. That explains the advanced air defenses. We weren't counting on this kind of opposition.
Will you abort?
No, the mission stands. We still have surprise and potential air superiority on our side. But proceed with caution, Romanov.
you can have my gun.
Make
if
sure you
you
maximize your fighting
potential.
potential.
If you remember a film called
Moving rocket launch. Affirmative. Moving. We are on the move.
Red Dawn, this game seems to be quite heavily influenced by that.
Get going! Our anti-tank, move your speed! Get going! They are engaging us! Target and fire as soon as possible. We got the target. They're taking hits. Rifle squad need order. They're under fire. Hostile target killed. AK is ready to fire. Target killed. We're in the middle of target killed. We got the target. Moving out. We're under fire. Loading rocket launchers. They're engaging us.
Well done, Romano. First kill.
We killed an enemy. They are engaging us. Hold on to your launchers and let's move. We're under fire. What now, Tavares? Drop in some backup for our squad. Now. Load that machine gun. What now, Tavares? Can't do that. The squad is assembled. We're under fire. Grab that machine gun and move your feet. They're engaging us. Move it and don't trip on your rifles. Infantry ready for combat.
Unit killed.
Infantry heading out. Rifle squad need orders. We got casualties. Send some new recruits. Our rockets are loaded. Нет. 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 We can't do that. That's impossible. Fire as soon
Yeah, so call one. The farm must be a major arms cache, or they wouldn't have defenses this heavy.
Infantry, good to go. Load those launchers and attack. Infantry heading out. Taking hits! They're not possible. Hostile vehicle, immobilized. Engage the enemy.
The GRU estimates were nowhere near this.
In my experience, they never are, Comrade Colonel. But if we can capture the guerrilla leader and destroy their camp, we will demonstrate to the civilian population that we are strong.
Fire at the target!
Yeah, and we will need the leader if we are to locate all the other camps in the area.
Squad, стреляй! Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Товарищ командир, target defeated. There is a target. Fire some rockets. No, not possible. We got the target. Infantry, engage. Load. Can't do that. Not possible. An enemy. Infantry, engage. We defeated an enemy. Target defeated. Fire as soon as your launchers are ready. We got the target. Attack the target. Killed an enemy! Don't miss those rockets or we'll die! Infantry! Hostile killed! We got the target! Target defeated! Target defeated! We killed an enemy! Fire as soon as possible! Target defeated! Attack the enemy! Don't miss those rockets or engage! Нет. That's impossible! Нет! We can't! Нет! That's impossible! We can't do... Not possible. There is a target. Fires! Нет! Target defeated! AT unit heading out. Load those launchers and attack. We disabled that vehicle. Target and fire as soon as possible. Hostile target killed. Loading.
Almost done, Romano. Our fighter bombers are standing by.
Товарищ командир, target defeated. Target and fire as soon as possible. Нет! Destroyed the enemy. Loading rocket launchers. We killed an enemy. Moving out. Hostile targets are moving out. Infantry engaged. Got the target. Don't miss it. Стреляй! We killed an enemy. Get going. There is a target. Fire some rockets. Target. Moving out. Fire at the target. Infantry, атакуйте. Get going. We got the target! Fire at the target! That's impossible! Destroys the enemy! Нет! Hostile target killed! Target and attacks the enemy! They are engaging us! Loading rocket launcher! Target! Fire at the target! Hostile target killed! Don't miss those rockets or we'll die! That's impossible! We can't destroy the enemy!
Well done, Romano. Our comrades in the Air Force will strike soon. Get out of the area and move to the landing zone. Helicopters have been dispatched to transport you to your next objective.
Tank busters!
Sokol 1 to Maloshenko. The area is clear.
About bloody time. We are ready to move into position. Maloshenko out.
We're under fire!
Good. Here come our comrades in the sky. Stay low. Second company will move into blocking positions once the strike has been completed.
This is Serb. Dropping payload.
Говорит Maloshenko, we are taking up blocking positions now.
Do right on. That's right.
Very well,
Do
Captain.
right on.
Remember the rules of engagement.
I
It's a
remember,
standalone film, and a very good one.
Maloshenko out.
I enjoy Red Dawn. The remake I've never seen, so I don't really want to. Again, it's one of those
Hill
remakes
48
that's
commands a
never
wide
heard
view
of.
of the surrounding area. It has to be secured before we attack the main camp. And sending you additional reinforcements, Romano. We need that hill within the hour. Make sure you take good care.
Anti-tank unit available.
Don't really have all that much. I can bump up.
Getting to the position. 80 units heading out.
We have some fire support available, Romanov. Mainly anti-infantry assets, but they should be useful.
Lieutenant Romanov, the National Guard and guerrillas you're fighting all hail from this area. They're defending their own homesteads.
So they will fight that much harder, Lieutenant. Count on fierce resistance.
Yes, that is probably an accurate assessment. It will also be hard to sort the non-combatants from the actual fighting.
No distinction should be made. They are all enemies.
If we want your opinion on this matter, we will ask for it, Captain. Until then, you will observe radio discipline. I will not tell you again.
Whatever you say, Colonel. Maloshenko out.
The Americans are using an old gas station as a supply depot. Destroy it if you get the opportunity.
We disabled that vehicle. We got the target. They're under fire.
Sokol 1 here. Use your fire support assets to deal with the infantry.
The Americans are moving more light armor into the area. We also have reports of regular army units from the U.S. 4th Armored Cavalry Regiment heading this way.
We are obviously not facing a small, under-equipped guerrilla force, as the GRU would have us believe. I will demand more reinforcements and support assets from Army Command.
We can't, that's impossible. We can't do that. Enemy killed in their building. Destroyed the enemy.
We're dropping in some airborne for you. Check out.
We defeated an enemy. Our rockets are loaded. Infantry ready for combat. Moving rocket launchers to the destination. Getting to the position. Move out and pace it up. '80 squad ready to move.
Load those launchers and attack. Infantry ready for cover. Move to the designated area. We're under fire! Give us some support here. We destroyed the fortification. Target and fire as soon as possible.
Intelligence update. The enemy camp has now been reinforced, and it looks like they're preparing to assault the hill.
Focus on securing the hill, Romano. We will deal with the main camp in due time.
Where do you need our launchers? We killed the enemy! We killed an fire at the target! Loading rocket launchers! Infantry, we can't destroy the enemy! Товарищ командир, getting to the position. Destroy the enemy! Spetsnaz infantry heading out. Infantry, good to go. Fire at will. Rifles are clean and ready. We are on the move. Enemy vehicle wrecked. Just give affirmative. Moving. Infantry good to go. Infantry heading out. AKs ready to fire. Move your feet! Got new orders for us. Where do you need us? The squad is assembled.
So-called one here. They are falling back. Hold in place, Romano. I am airlifting some vehicle support to you.
Hostile destroyed. Rifles are clean and ready. Fire is engaging us!
The Americans are preparing a counterattack against the hill. You must hold, Romano.
Target killed!
I suggest you fortify the hilltop and place your infantry in the woods for protection. Remember that not all approaches can be accessed by vehicles.
Говорит Лебедев. Expect an infantry-heavy assault, Lieutenant. They have moved some armored vehicles into the area, but the main battle group has not yet arrived.
I have asked frontal aviation for support, but everything we have is being used in the drive against Fort Teller. We can only count on limited air support.
Our comrades in the mountains need that support more than we do. All our hopes rest with them.
Yes, we will manage.
We are ready. First Committee armor moving out.
Enemy soldier isn't moving.
Light armor heading for the position.
Hostile target killed. Target defeated. Got new order. Fire at the target. Hostile target killed. Target the enemy. Your command, get going!
They are coming at you from all directions, Romano. Watch your perimeter.
Товарищ командир, engage the enemy. Acknowledged. Moving out. Hostile target killed. Target that building, people!
Disable the hostile.
A machine gun is ready.
You lost a unit.
Acknowledged. Moving out. Rifles are clean. Affirmative. Moving. Hostile destroyed.
Excellent, Lieutenant. That will be a sore blow against the insurgents.
We killed an enemy! They're engaging us! Get going! They're under fire! Target defeated! They're engaging us! Get going!
Enemy destroyed.
Squad, stреляй!
We're engaged.
Get into the position. Affirmative. Moving. Target defeated! Head down the target! Engage now! They're engaging us! We got the target. Destroys the enemy! Target defeated! Your command, Tavares Commander. What now, Tavares Commander? Target defeated! Your command, infantry engaged. Destroys the enemy! Where do you need us?
Lebedev here. The Americans seem fond of using the forest for cover.
Not for much longer. The Air Force has agreed to fly another sortie with napalm. They will be here soon.
Destroys the enemy! We got the target.
This is Serb. We are inbound at this time. Blocking target coordinates.
Товарищ командир.
So-called one to Romano. Make sure your people are clear of the forests.
Infantry engage.
I say again, Romanov, clear the forest.
Target defeated! Give us some... Let's move it! Destroy the enemy! Move your feet! Run quickly now! Let's move it!
Hostile defeated.
Getting to the position. Affirmative. Moving. Hostile target killed!
So-called one here. You make me proud, Romanov.
Demolish that building. Can't do that. They're engaging us!
We now have the perfect opportunity to start the attack on the main camp. Captain Malashenko and 2nd Company will continue to act as a blocking force and prevent escape in that direction. Romanov, launch the assault. Secure that camp and get me the guerrilla leader. I have sent you further reinforcements and you now have access to vehicle support as well.
Hostile destroyed. Where do you need us? Affirmative. Moving. Товарищ командир, we're available. Negative. Can't do that. Not possible. Target vehicle destroyed.
Acknowledged. Both are firing mortars. Affirmative. Napalm is primed and inbound. Out. Mortar barrage delivered.
We're taking heat!
Force
Squad is
location
assembled.
confirmed.
Acknowledged. Moving out. We are on the move. Move out and pace it up. 8th squad ready to move. Infantry heading out. Sprint to the coordinates.
Casualties spotted.
Tarish Committee, we got the target.
Order strike requested. Firing away. Out.
They are engaging us!
Order received. Targeting napalm strike on the coordinates.
Rifles are clean and ready.
All reporting in. Target area hit and inflicted casualties. Over.
They're taking
Armor
heat!
available. Armor moving out.
Napalm strike completed. I can see hostiles
We got
burning.
the tank!
Going
We're on
to
out.
speed to the
Where do you need
destination.
us? We're on the move.
They are attacking us. Armor under attack.
Acknowledged. Both are firing mortars.
Lebedev на связи. The Air Force reports that American reinforcements are close. They are sending amphibious transports up the river.
So-called one here. You are making good progress, Romanov. Get your troops into that camp and secure it before those reinforcements arrive.
Destroy the enemy!
This is a hotkey. Targeting enemy tank.
They killed an enemy!
Baron is in the air. Expect the napalm delivery soon.
Armor under
Over.
attack.
Hostile target killed!
Tarish Committee, medium tank here.
Order strike executed. Over.
We killed an
I
enemy!
didn't spot any enemies at the provided coordinates.
Hostile target
Out.
killed!
Enemy destroyed.
Unit gone.
Closing in on the designated strike zone.
We're
Expecting
under
any
fire!
second.
Let's move it! Heads down and go!
Target is defeated. We are ready.
Unit
We're
gone.
moving out now.
Destroy the enemy! Hostile target killed!
Two player
They're
attack. Yes,
engaging
it
us!
would be,
Destroy
wouldn't
the
it?
enemy!
It is actually an online. You can actually play this online multiplayer.
across the river and support Romanov. Target defeated!
Not yet, Captain. You will be needed for the
So you
final
can do
push.
the
I don't want to
head-to-head.
risk any Americans slipping through the net by having you attacking now.
But we have probably missed some already. All they have to do is to hide their rifles, pull on the civilian jacket, and walk away.
I will not authorize your plan. I will say no more on this matter. So-called one, out.
The
Need a fast tank? Armor moving out.
Our grenades
Where's
to
coming
provide
here?
the target.
We're moving out now.
Look out.
Rifle squad need orders. Let's move it.
Armor under
Hostile
attack.
target killed. Just give us a target. Affirmative. Move straight to the destination.
Sokol 1 here. The camp has been secured. Hold in place and fight off any counterattacks. Now, we just need to find the guerrilla leader.
Our tracks are steady.
Говорит Lebedev. A large contingent of regular army troops is now moving into the area.
Expect a heavy counterattack, Lieutenant. Several heavy artillery batteries are on call. I'm giving you fire support priority.
Light armor available. Medium armor, need a command. We're moving out now.
General purpose. Commencing repairs, Товарищ Командир.
Товарищ командир, we're ready.
We're ready, товарищ командир.
We got that vehicle.
Affirmative. Heavy artillery
Get under
strike
fire!
fire. Look out.
Lebedev here. The insurgent leader has been found. He is wounded, but alive.
Excellent. I'm sending in a helicopter to bring the prisoner out. You must defend until he is safely away, Romanov. Sokol 1 to Maloshenko. Now is the time. Move across the bridge toward the camp.
Maloshenko here. It's too late. Enemy tanks are blocking my advance and I see people moving on the bridge. It looks like they are preparing it for destruction.
Romanov, it falls on you to stop them. The bridge must stay intact if Captain Maloshenko is to aid you in defense of the camp. Otherwise, he will be forced to take the long way around.
Fast tank. The 84 is locked on the enemy. Disable the hostile. We are ready, товарищ командир.
Engaging
They're
hostile.
engaging
Товарищ
us.
Командир.
Target killed.
Neutralize the enemy.
Affirmative. Mortars will fire at the provided coordinates. Over. Affirmative.
killed an
Anti-tank
enemy.
strike is inbound. Out.
We killed an enemy.
Neutralize the enemy. Target killed.
Watching here. The tank run completed. Out.
We're under fire.
Artillery
They're
strike
taking
is
hit.
inbound. Avoid the strike area.
We got the target.
Molotov here.
They're taking
Mortar
hit.
strike executed. Over.
Enemy destroyed.
Artillery strike complete. Hostile kills confirmed. Molotov out.
Infantry good to go. Engage. Squad. The enemy. Стреляй. Infantry heading out. They are engaging us. We killed an enemy. Товарищ командир.
Maloshenko на связи. Hey, I thought you would deal with the engineers on the bridge, Romanov. They're just about finished.
We're in the middle of the fire. Engage now. Yes, we're under fire. We got the target. That's important.
Targeting
The
enemy.
Americans just tried to destroy the bridge, but they must have botched the demolitions. We can't count on them failing again.
Riflemen, атакуйте!
This is Maloshenko. The bridge is clear. Moving across now.
We killed an enemy.
Watching here. I didn't hit anything. Over.
Where do you need us? We're on the move. The enemy.
Incoming fire. Watch out.
Order strike
Target
requested.
eliminated.
Firing away. Out. Molotov here. Firing
They're on
from
fire.
Over.
We got the target. We killed an enemy. Us.
This is Maloshenko. My troops are in place at the camp.
Understood, Captain. Find good defensive positions and hold. Sokol 1 here. The helicopter is not far out. We only have to hold for a little while longer.
We got the target. We killed an enemy.
Napalm delivered
We
all
got
the
the target.
coordinates. Baron out.
We got the target!
Acknowledged. Both up firing mortars.
Target killed! Disabled house.
Affirmative. Anti-tank strike is inbound. Out.
They're engaging us! They're under fire!
I didn't spot any enemies at the provided coordinates. Out. Light artillery barrage fired at coordinates. Out. Affirmative. Heavy artillery attack fire. Focus out.
We got the target. Enemy destroyed! They are
Mortar
engaging
strike
us!
requested. Firing away.
Destroy the enemy!
Be aware. Napalm is on the way. Baron out.
Hostile target killed!
Spotted. Early eye.
Eliminated! We killed an enemy! Hostile defeated!
Mark coordinates are on fire.
We're under
Target
fire!
returning to base. Over. Acknowledged. Both up firing order. Acknowledged. Hunting for tanks working out.
Target killed!
Yeah, so-called one. The helicopter is moving in now. Have the guerrilla leader ready for transport.
This is Troika. I don't want to loiter here too long. He's crawling with enemies down there.
Yeah.
So-called one to Troika.
Yep, well
You
worth
can
it.
leave as soon as the prisoner has been brought aboard.
Understood, Silver One. Just be quick about
Do you know, if anybody would know how to do that, John, I think that would be you.
So-called one to Malashenko. Come in, Captain.
Comrade Colonel, the captain is unavailable at this time.
What? Where is he?
Comrade Colonel, he went to investigate suspected insurgent activity at a farm nearby.
He did what?
This is Troika. We are ready to leave.
You are free to leave, Troika. I have a captain to find.
Destroy the enemy!
The barrage will reach you soon.
Eric Zach, how you doing, dude?
Didn't you hear me? They came and fired!
But Comrade Captain, the Colonel forbade us.
There! Look at right here! Next time, your people will think twice before attacking us.
What is the meaning of this? Get them out of here. Explain yourself, Captain.
They were harboring weapons and food for the insurgents.
I gave explicit orders that there should be no firing squads.
They were aiding the enemy.
That is irrelevant, Captain. You do not have the right to disobey my orders.
But what if your orders are wrong?
If you act without my consent again, I will have you court-martialed and sent home in shame. Is that understood? Is that understood, Nikolai?
No, Colonel. It's not.
Shoot him in the face.
What? You think I'm wrong?
It does not matter what I think, does it, Vladimir Vasilievich? For good or ill, you have chosen your course.
But have you chosen yours, Valery? Sooner or later you will have to.
Starowny! Everything achieved again, I did well. Yay.
Isabelita? Cariño?
Hi, Daddy. Where are you?
I'm on a fishing trip in the mountains, sweetie. It's beautiful here. Snow everywhere, and the air is so cold you can see your breath.
I want to see snow too.
Soon, corazón. Soon.
Who is it, Isabel?
It's Daddy.
Daddy? Can I talk to him, honey?
Mom wants to talk to you.
Okay, take care, cariño. And I'll see you soon, okay?
Hugs and kisses, Daddy.
Anton?
Yeah.
Honey, are you...
I'm alright and I'm gonna stay alright.
So stay at your mom's, and I'll come and get you when it's over.
But when will that be, Anton?
I don't know. Listen, I have to go.
But I'll call you as soon as I can, okay? I love you, mi cielo.
We met Colonel Wilkins at a small town called Cascade Falls, not far from Fort Teller itself. The town had been evacuated not long before, and it was decided that we would hold the area while Wilkins dug in at a narrow mountain pass to the south. Colonel Sawyer planned on luring the Russians into the center of town, where we could concentrate our defenses, but there were a lot of Russians coming, and not that many of us left. Unlike before, we could not retreat, because if we did, Fort Teller would fall, and Armageddon would follow in its wake. We all knew what that meant, and were determined to hold no matter what. Even Bannon seemed to have finally found his way. He was quieter than usual, and I remember wondering what was going on in his mind.
I think Bannon's a defector. I think he's a Soviet agent.
This will be our final stand. We have to stop Ivan from reaching Fort Teller.
What do we got in terms of support?
The Air Force will be flying CAS missions around the clock, but don't count on them to turn the tide. I'm not gonna lie to you, the Russians will throw everything they have at us, and we have to hold no matter what.
We'll hold, Colonel.
We've come a long way, gentlemen, and I trust that you will do what is needed when the time comes.
Colonel Sawyer, sir, the Russians have reached the outer perimeter.
And so it begins. Get to your units. We'll teach Ivan the price of invading our homeland.
Okay, everyone. This one's going to be tight. We'll hold the bridges until Ivan regroups down the center, and then we destroy them and pull back. Webb, you have the east bridge, and Bannon, you take the west. Parker, you'll support Webb. This is it, gentlemen.
Roger that, Eagle 6.
Understood, sir.
Parker, we only have a few minutes before the Russians get here. Get some fortifications up around the bridge, ASAP.
Perhaps that could be a challenge for next week's stream then, John. Set up a VLAN and we shall host you
what is it you want us to do, sir?
Thought I'd be forced to sit this one out. I got my knee broken in Nicaragua and they stuck me as an instructor at Ranger School in Fort Benning. Sure feels good to make a difference.
Fast tracks are ready to roll, sir. Moving out. This vehicle is ready. Fueled up and ready. We're gonna take that perimeter.
Not much time left, Parker. Are your people digging yet?
Yeah, well, whatever week you're around, give me a shout at some point before Wednesday. And we'll do that thing.
I have a large number of Russians massing. Need fire support.
Wilco, fire mission
This is
received.
Webb. I've got enemy armor at my pass.
Roger that, Webb. It's crucial that we hold out until they regroup.
Parker, I'll hold them off. You concentrate on the bridge. Eagle 6, this is Webb. We have Russian troop transports incoming. It looks like they're gonna deploy near the tree line by the bridge. Can you do something about this? Eagle 6, the bridge has been secured.
Roger that, Webb. I got you covered. Excellent. Hold until relieved. Eagle 6 out.
Engaged by a tank.
Kill the tank, sir.
Copy that. Heavy artillery barrage inbound.
Fast tracks are ready to roll, sir. Target acquired.
Who provided these coordinates? We hit friendlies.
We're under attack.
Roger that. Delivering a rain of shells at target coordinates.
You lost a unit.
Artillery barrage hit for full effect.
We're ready with the heavy weapons. We're short on people in our squad.
We got a wrecked hostile tank.
Webb, Bannon, give me a sit rep.
We're holding the eastern bridge, but the Russians are intensifying their attack. We'll be forced to pull back soon if they keep this up.
I hear you, Captain, but we cannot retreat until they send the bulk of their troops down the center.
Bannon here. We're still holding the west bridge. The commies are throwing a lot of crap at us, but we're handling it.
Good to hear, Captain. Hold in place until they slack off and regroup.
Will do, sir. Bannon out.
We're in combat.
That tank is just scrap now. Hostile defeated. Enemy target destroyed, sir. Enemy target destroyed, sir.
Understood. Coordinates received. Artillery firing.
Enemy neutralized. Moving on.
Parker, the Russians are making a determined attack on the west bridge. Relocate there ASAP. But leave some of your people behind. We must hold both bridges for just a little while longer.
We'll manage, sir. Parker can stay where he is.
Negative, Bannon. Parker will be reinforcing you. Eagle 6 out.
We got that tank. Sheridan ready for rolling into combat. We're in combat.
AT squad ready. Can't execute that order. Unable to comply.
We're in combat. All down. Incoming. Ready to repair.
They've got one of your units.
Heavy infantry good to go. Infantry moving. Infantry moving.
All down. Incoming.
Running his order. Eagle 6, I have enemy personnel in the open by the greenhouses. Could use some artillery support, over.
Roger that, Bannon. Fire mission sent. Stay clear.
Engine is running, sir. Sir, heading for target perimeter.
Sir. Incoming fire! Enemy defeated, sir. Enemy is KIA. Hostile defeated.
We'll go. Fire mission received. Artillery barrage inbound.
Hostile target destroyed.
Down, incoming. Armor's ready to go. Tracks are moving. Hostile target defeated.
Enemy units.
Got one of your
area got
units.
hit hard.
Hostile target destroyed.
All down, incoming.
Eagle 6, several Russian squads are pulling back and regrouping.
Roger that, Bannon. They're swallowing the bait. We just need to hold a little longer, and they'll funnel their attack down the center.
We can do it, sir.
Enemy defeated.
We have to do it, Bannon. Eagle 6 out.
Eagle 6, the west bridge has been secured.
Good. Now hold. It looks like Ivan is taking the bait.
Lost. Ambush the enemy. Enemy target destroyed, sir.
Copy that. Heavy artillery barrage inbound.
Defeated hostile. Hostile defeated.
Target area has been turned to dust, including hostiles.
Ivan just drove us off a position, Lieutenant. I want you to take it back.
They're firing at us.
We're under attack. Fast tracks are moving out. We're awaiting your rolling.
Get the fight, sir. On our way, sir.
This is Eagle 6. Ivan is regrouping in the center. Blow the bridges and pull back. We rally at the north bridge.
We're in
Webb
combat.
here. Moving toward the rally point.
This is Bannon. We're pulling back now.
We're under attack.
Parker, Webb and Bannon will defend against Ivan in town while you secure the north bridge. This bridge is our only remaining crossing. Ivan is falling right into our trap. Now we have to make sure they keep massing down the center.
What do you want us to do, sir? Enemy targeted. Rolling her up.
Watch out for Russian choppers, Parker. They'll make your life difficult if you don't take them out quickly.
Ready for duty.
Good point, Bannon. Parker, I'm giving you priority on the anti-air support. Call on them if needed. Eagle 6, out. This is Eagle 6. We are blowing the bridges. Make sure all of your units make it across, or they will be cut off.
We got a nice hit on that vehicle.
Need some heavy air
The
defense,
hostile
sir?
is neutralized.
Yes, sir. Moving.
We're in combat. Enemy defeated, sir.
We're in combat.
We're taking heat.
Roger that. Delivering a rain of shells at target coordinates.
Sheridan ready for all hostiles targeted,
Artillery
sir.
barrage turned the target area into dust.
killed an enemy vehicle.
Target is confirmed dead, sir.
We're under
Enemy
attack.
defeated,
Where do you want
sir.
these rockets? Move, people! Hostile target destroyed.
Need orders. Rolling into combat. Target overrun. Hostile target defeated. The perimeter is going to be ours.
Our anti-air missiles are very accurate.
Good, Parker. Now dig in and get some MGs up and ready.
Sir, the vehicle is neutralized. Hostile infantry coming fire!
Attacking the target.
We're under attack.
Eliminated an enemy.
We're under attack! They're firing at us!
I have lock on the bogies. Joker
We're
out.
under attack! They're firing at us! Enemy target destroyed,
AT squad here! What do you want?
Ready for duty. Infantry moving.
Tower, this is Joker. Enemy left the strike zone, over.
AT squad ready.
Moving to position.
Target overrun.
Well done, Parker. The bridge has been secured.
Artillery barrage inbound.
Eagle 6, this is Webb. The Russians are renewing their attack.
Roger that, Webb. You and Bannon stay in place while Parker holds the bridge. If we can withstand this attack, we might just win the day.
Enemy is KIA!
Zulu 9er, we copy. Firing for effect.
Enemy
Over.
neutralized. Moving on.
Parker, a squad of Soviet amphibious vehicles is trying to sneak across the river on the east side. Take them out. If they get through our lines, they'll be able to report back intelligence about our defenses around Fort Teller.
Enemy is KIA! Enemy
Eagle
defeated,
6,
sir.
what is the situation to the west?
Wilkins says some Russians are attacking through the mountain pass, but they're holding them back so far. Ivan is concentrating his forces here at Cascade Falls.
Enemy is KIA!
All the better for us, sir. We get to kill more of those bastards.
You're right, Captain, but we can't afford to get too self-assured. Ivan's main force hasn't arrived yet.
Enemy target destroyed, sir.
These coordinates are way off mark. Zulu 9er out.
Defeated. Enemy is
Copy that.
KIA!
Heavy artillery barrage inbound.
Hostile defeated. Target is confirmed dead, sir.
Artillery barrage turned the target area into dust.
Parker, that recon squad is getting away. Handle it.
Eagle 6, this is Webb. That must be the main force coming at us now, Colonel.
Bannon here. They're definitely stepping up their attack.
Roger that. Call out when the main force enters the attack.
Will do, Colonel. Webb out.
Heavy infantry good to go.
Infantry moving. Will do, sir. We're gonna sprint to the target, sir. One less hostile, sir.
Eagle 6, this is Webb. We're under heavy attack by the Russian main force. We won't be able to hold much longer.
AT squad moving. Bannon here. He's right, sir. There's just too many of them.
Pull back to the bridge, both of you. Regroup around Parker. I have a little surprise coming Ivan's way.
Anti-tank unit here.
Ambush the enemy.
We're in combat.
Look out the
They're
target.
firing at us. Incoming fire.
Enemy target destroyed, sir.
Here they come. Don't call in any fire support on them just yet.
Wait until I give the word.
Enemy defeated. Infantry moving.
They're shooting at us. This is Six-Pack. We're dropping our payload. Take cover down there.
Yeah! Take that, you red sons of bitches!
Everyone, stay low.
Now it's our turn. Everyone counterattack south and retake the town center before Ivan has a chance to regroup. There's not much time. Those units won't be scouting much of anything now. I'm giving you access to additional fire support. Well done, Parker.
On our way, sir.
Heavy infantry, good to go.
What is it you want us to do, sir?
Roger that. Delivering a rain of shells at target coordinates. Target area has been turned to dust, including hostiles. Copy that. Fire mission received.
Squad ready. We're gonna sprint to the target.
That was a no-hit. Zulu 9 are out.
Heavy infantry, good to go.
Can't execute that order. Will do, sir.
Anti-tank unit.
Infantry moving.
Enemy vehicle is toast.
Napalm delivery order. Stay clear of target area.
Incoming fire!
Enemy down.
Unit killed.
Enemy in KIA!
AT squad ready.
The target is neutralized. This is Stone. Napalm deployed.
Enemy
Bring
target
off
is
these
destroyed,
rockets!
sir. Let's hustle!
We're gonna sprint to the target, sir. Ready for duty. Infantry, good to go.
We've re-established forward positions. Now dig in, Parker.
Wilco. Stoker is primed and in transit. Out. We got the target, sir.
You got
Incoming
casualties.
fire! Yeah! We're beating them back! We can do this! Don't lose focus, Captain. I don't think we've seen all of them yet. What? There can't be many more of them, sir! I've lost count of the number of vehicles we've destroyed!
Colonel's right, Bannon. There might be more coming.
We'll kill every last one of them if that's what it takes! Just hold! They'll break eventually. They have to. Eagle 6 out. This is Eagle 6. I have great news. Our scouts report that Ivan is moving at least 3 fresh armored battalions into the area. We cannot hold against that many. But we can't fall back! We'll lose everything! You're right, Captain. I've been authorized to call in a tactical nuclear strike on the Soviet formations.
A nuclear strike, sir?
Roger that, Webb. It should break them once and for all. It's our only remaining option. We regroup at the high school, call in the strike, and get the hell out of the blast area. Sir, if we all fall back at once, they'll understand that something's up. Someone needs to stay behind to lure them in.
He's right. But whoever stays behind will be in the blast zone. It's a suicide mission.
AT squad here! I've talked to the men, sir. We'll do it. Are you sure, Bannon? I cannot order you to do this. I understand, sir. We'll do it. Roger that, Captain. Parker, Webb, continue toward the high school.
Anti-tank unit here, sir.
Unable to comply. Moving to position. Make a run for it!
Don't fall behind. Keep moving.
Where do you want these rockets?
Push it harder.
Yeah, we got that chopper.
Roger that. Delivering a rain of shells at target coordinates.
Move it, Lieutenant.
Target coordinates will be toast. Stoker is on the way.
They're firing at us.
Zulu Niner, we copy. Firing for effect. Over. Target
Unit
area
lost.
has been turned to
Incoming
dust,
fire.
including hostiles.
We're taking heat.
Coordinates targeted clearly.
All right, everyone. Bannon, you call in the coordinates, and Parker will relay them to Missile Command.
Sending you the coordinates now, Parker. Don't screw this up.
Command reports the missile has been launched. God help us all.
Mike, where are you? Mike! Come on, hurry up! Mike, we gotta leave! Carajo! Mike! Hurry up! Come on! Let's go! Mike! Mike!
Captain, I'm scared.
Yeah. Me too, Thomas. We're doing the right thing. They'll remember us for this. Gunner! Target tank, 11 o'clock!
Identified!
Simo up! Fire!
On the way!
Gunner, fire at will!
On the way!
Eagle 6! Eagle 6! This is Bannon. The Russians are renewing their attack, and they're coming at us with T-80s, BTRs, and BMPs. I also see infantry moving from house to house. This must be the big push. I've lost 2nd Platoon and most of 3rd Platoon as well. We're holding, but they're breaking through. I'll try to pull back a little and get them to follow, but we won't last much longer.
Understood, Captain. I appreciate what you're doing.
Sir, I just want to say I'm sorry.
No need, Captain. I'm humbled to have served with you.
Thank you, sir. Bannon out.
Okay, so I was wrong about Bannon. Victory, call that a victory. Wow. Well, that was quite a hard-hitting bit of story there. Well done as well, well put together, well presented. I quite enjoyed that. But, yeah, that's all those Cold War fears all piled into one little video there. So, it's a good game this. The story is interesting, the story is quite fun. It's interesting playing both sides of this story, because obviously you see the Russian part of it as well as the American part of it, thanks to the Soviet Assault edition. So it'll be interesting to see the next one. I'm not going to go into the next mission at the moment because that's now 9:45 and I'm quite honest, I'm going to call it a rest on the gaming for a little while, and go on to other things, because I'm going to try and finish kind of reasonably on time tonight at 10, because I'm very tired. I've been up since 5, so I think it's possibly the time I went to bed. But so I am going to exit to the main menu for that, and we shall continue that next week. And we'll go back to the intro screen for a little while. So yeah, there's a couple of things I want to talk about as well. Oh, chat. I'll catch up with the chat. Bifford, caramba, how do evening, kids distraught as hamsters. Oh, dead hamsters. We just blew up half of America, and a hamster died at the same time. It's been a bad night for life, hasn't it? Oh, give him a big hug for me. A Pyrrhic victory if ever there was one. Yeah, I wouldn't call that a victory, blowing up a town. I mean, the Americans have this big thing about detonating weapons on their own soil, and obviously a nuclear weapon being blown up on your own soil is pretty much the worst thing you can do. Oh. You've also seen Kickstarter. Well, typical of Bifford to beat me to the punch on something again, isn't it? But yeah, that was one of the reasons why I was going to kind of knock off a little bit early, 10 minutes early, and go on, because I will be streaming on Sunday with Dan from Fantastic Books, doing a bit of a publicity thing for the Kickstarter on sort of the day after it, the day before the week anniversary. Yeah, sort that one out. Yeah, so I'll be streaming from 8 PM approximately on Sunday night with Dan, having a bit of a chat about all things Fantastic Books and all things Fantasticon, and just having a chat. The big thing I should really say is that I'm not going to be at Fantasticon this year. We've had to make some decisions around the summer, because the summer is going to be a rather busy time, what with anniversaries and events and trips and stuff like that. So we're kind of doing 2 trips over the summer this year. So we're not going to have the time or the money to go to Fantasticon. Plus which, it's looking very, very unlikely that I'm going to have any Elite Encounter stuff to ham up on people. And to be quite honest, my heart just isn't in the Elite Encounter stuff anymore right at this moment in time. Because everything is just negative about it just now. Other than the fact that it's out there and people are enjoying it, that's nice. But in terms of progress with stuff, it's just not happening. I'm not going to go into it, but suffice to say that my head is not in the right space to deal with some of that at the moment, because it's just been going on and on and on and on and on. So yeah, I'm also managing to do the I'm also meant to be going to Burton Comic Con in a couple of months' time. I think that's in July. That's one of the things I'm kind of planning around. And again, I don't think I'm going to have any Elite Encounters merchandise to pipe out at that point. But so I'm probably going to have to cancel that again this year, unless a miracle happens and something actually happens with the print shop that's meant to be refunding my money. So yeah. So everything in terms of Elite at the moment, everything in my head is in a negative place. I'm just trying to focus on things other than negativity at the moment. If I don't, I'm going to suffer for it. But we'll see. And I know at the minute I'm turning into a dick. I'm going down one of those not pleasant paths in my head at the moment, where I'm starting to cut myself off and get short-tempered and stuff, which is a surefire sign that something is on the horizon that I'm trying desperately to avoid, and have been for the last 6 to 8 months. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yes, as I said, that's not going to stop me joining up with Dan and pimping his show, as it were. Everyone who's on here at the moment watching already knows about Fantasticon, and most of you have signed up already who are going. I'm not going to pimp it or put links in the chat or anything like that, because it's very unlikely that anybody on YouTube is going to watch this far in the video, because they only seem to watch the first 10 minutes and go, oh, it's okay, I'll go now. Because we live in the 21st century where nobody's got an attention span. Yeah, easier said than done at the minute, Karum, but I'm doing all I can to look after myself. But everything's a battle, and it's starting to get me down. It's starting to really, really piss me off. I'm always fighting, I'm always battling against stuff. I seem to be arguing with everybody all the time about stuff. I can't do or say anything right at the moment in terms of what I want to get done or what I'm trying to do, even if it's trying to help people with something. It's just, I'm staying away from computers more or less. The only time I'm actually doing anything on a computer at the minute is when I'm either building something for a 3D printing project, recording a video for some other project, or doing this stream. I can't face opening up Word, I can't face opening up the RPG files. I just don't know what to do to move things forward at the moment, and every time I open stuff up I just have mild panic attacks and have to shut them down again. So the last time I was like that was just at that point where I had the 6 months off in the first year of the Elite Encounters project, and so as you can probably understand, I know what's coming and I'm trying very hard to avoid it, hence why I'm offlining as much as I can. And I just hope people understand that. I will re-engage at some point properly and get fully on it once I can get some intestinal fortitude going on, but we'll see. Anyway, Caramba, you were mentioning something during the week that you wanted to ask a couple of questions about Elite Encounters, so I don't mind answering those questions for you, dude. You caught me in the middle of actually trying to get some work done, and that work I was doing actually ended up not finishing until 10 o'clock at night. So yeah, that was yesterday was a hell of a day, and I had a software installation at 5 o'clock this morning. So yeah, that was a fun day. So yeah, if anybody has any questions about RPGs or gaming or Elite or one of the other community things that we do, or Fantasticon or anything like that, then by all means shout something up. And if you want to have a chat about something or other for the last 10 minutes of the stream or the last 5 minutes of the stream, then by all means please shout up and give me something to talk about other than RPGs. Other than negativity. I'll just close down World and Conflict. Exit. Yes. So World and Conflict's a good game. I do like it. I know it's not your kind of thing, Bifford. But to be quite honest, I'm playing a variety of different things at the moment and rather enjoying the change. And you never know. I mean, for RTSs as they go, it's fairly simple, it's fairly good, and it's kind of good. And I'm quite enjoying it all. John Quitland, the original 1980s story of Raxley with your excellent lore knowledge. That original story. Are you talking about the Dark Wheel that came out with the original game? In which case, yes, it's the kind of stuff that I do know about. Because the original Elite Frontier First Encounters, the one before. But the Dark Wheel was the first one. Eh? I actually have no idea what you're talking about. Send me a Twitch PM, a whisper, whatever you call them. Because you Discorded me, didn't you? Have a look. But, let me have a look on. Come on, peeps, where are you? Oh, Gamora. Nope. Caramba. There we go. There original Raxler story from 1980. I'm confused. Get a bit of time. Okay. Is there any reason you're doing this in kind of quiet mode, or? Interesting. Okay, so do you have any particular reason for me not to say anything about it? Or shall I mention it? Or is it something you want to keep quiet? I mean, from the sound of what you've pointed out to me, that doesn't sound altogether surprising. Disappointing, but not surprising. Do I know anything about it is your question, and up until this moment, no. Okay. Sorry guys, obviously Crumble wants to try and keep this quiet, so my apologies. But yeah, by all means, I think the best way to get hold of me is on Facebook, because that's the only social media thing that I actually get notifications about. So Facebook Instant Messenger, or Facebook Messenger, whatever you call, whatever you want to call it, is the only thing I actually get messages from. Discord I don't use. I don't have linked to my phone at all. I don't like Discord particularly much anyway. It's a bloated piece of crap. Butter Crumble, that'll get you out. So yeah, well, grab me offline. We'll have a conversation about it. Yeah. So, well, that's about it then, really. If that's the only thing. Sort of mining equipment, double money. Anyways, as I say, you have got me on Facebook, haven't you, Karumba? Just make sure that you have before we go. If not, then I can always message you my. Well, you should know what my username is. It's Sellers in Lake. That's who I am. Everywhere. Although be careful, because the way I'm feeling at the moment, Mr. Selzen may be disappearing from the world. I'm having, the reason I know that I'm in a pretty bad placement is I'm completely thinking about offlining everything. So closing down Facebook, Twitter, Discord, everything, rebranding my Twitch, rebranding my YouTube, getting rid of everything that's on there and starting from scratch again as a new person. I've had enough of Selzen. I've had enough of being, I mean, it's a shame that I was Selzen before I came along to Elite and all that kind of stuff, and was before being part of the Elite community. But because it's now tied in quite so closely with that identity, then I don't know. Is it something I should do? I don't know what to do. It's probably the wrong thing to do in terms of the RPG and stuff like that, and the fact that I still need to get that finished, closed off, underlined, boxed, shipped, sorted out. So yeah, I mean, I don't really want to, because obviously I've spent a lot of time as Selzen. I've been Selzen now since what, 2003, maybe earlier than that, maybe even 2000 to be honest. So I don't really want to lose that identity, because it has become kind of my online persona, even though it seems to have been stolen by a few different things across the years. But never mind, I'm still me. Another split. Oh Christ, I'm split enough as it is. He. But yeah, so what was I saying? What was I getting on with? The only other thing I wanted to kind of mention was No Man's Sky is the other gaming news that I'm kind of interested in at the minute, and that's because No Man's Sky is going VR, and I am really, really looking forward to it. I've seen a couple of reviews of people who've seen the pre-alpha, or the pre-beta, sorry. It's meant to be coming out in the summer. Some people have been invited, sort of magazine people have been invited to test the demo rigs, and they are saying it kicks absolute bottom. I am quite excited by this, and as I said before, I think there was a brief rumour about it a couple of weeks ago or last week or something. But essentially, it's going to put No Man's Sky at the top of the list for space sims for me. Apparently, it is very good, and apparently it's been very well implemented. So it is actually quite interactive. So rather than having your buttons control everything, you are literally holding everything. You can basically pull your canopy down over you by reaching out with your hand and grabbing it. You walk by teleportation, which is fine, because apparently that reduces the risk of their motion sickness crap. So yeah, I am quite happy with this. I knew from Elite several years before the vaporware that was Elite 4. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Selzen is kind of an ongoing online identity on like 3 or 4 different forums. So losing that identity is probably going to be a bit silly. So yeah, I can't see I'm going to get rid of it completely. I may try and divorce it from Elite somewhat, and move away from that identity both in game and on the forums and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm just down at the minute, so I'm in one of those phases at the moment. Just want to make changes to everything, just change my entire life and then just move on. But we'll see. We shall see. Yeah, teleportation is definitely better. I mean, I've not played any games where there's a kind of actual real movement in first person. It's all been teleportation. And there's a reason why the Oculus Rift's main home interface does teleportation rather than main game, rather than proper movement, and that's because even they know it's ridiculously sick making. Yeah, so little changes lead to big victories. Onwards is horrible. Yeah, well. Anyway, let's finish on a high, shall we? Let's not dwell on my mental foibles at the moment. It's not interesting and no one cares. If you do care, then you're lovely, but no one should really care. It's my issue. But Karama definitely pinged me some on Facebook, but out of business hours, because it's difficult for me to try and talk online when I'm at work. Grab me in the evening, I'll see what I can do. Onwards the FPS. Not onwards as in the inspirational comment. Do my squeaky voice. Thanks for that, Beth. You're a peach. But yeah, so as I say, I'll be on stream 7 o'clock Sunday with Dan, talking all things Fantasticon. I will be at Elite Meet this year. That's the only Elite related convention I'm going to this year. Probably the only convention I'm going to this year, because realistically I don't think I'm going to manage any of the Comic Cons without anything to actually sell, so there's not a lot of point. But we'll go from there. So yes, that's it then. What else am I doing? Not much. just trying to finish my project, or at least get some decent amount of way through my project, which is sitting behind me. I'm not going to tell you what it is because it's going to have a... I mean, I've recorded something on the order of 2 hours worth of footage for it, and I'm going to have to reduce that down to 10 minutes worth of video. Sorry for all the clicking, I'm playing with a memory stick. But yeah, it's all stuff that's not involving computers at the minute. Just like I say, just don't want anything to do with computers at the moment. So, but yeah, so sorry about that self-indulgent 10 minutes there. I shall head off now, and we shall get on with our week. And I hope you enjoyed World in Conflict. Sunday with Dan. Next Wednesday will be more World in Conflict. So I'm going to keep playing this until I'm finished it, because I am really enjoying it. Sorry, Bifford, that's the way it is. Unless No Man's Sky drops. If No Man's Sky drops, then I'll be in No Man's Sky. In VR, probably... I'm going to say it's probably not going to be the graphically realistic shenanigans and loveliness that our favourite Elite Dangerous is. Elite Dangerous, I think, always is going to be the bee's knees in terms of realism and first-person immersiveness. But I have a feeling that No Man's Sky is going to do a pretty good job, and it's going to be like being part of a 70s artgasm. So I am looking forward to that. It's going to be different, in a good way. So, yep. So keep tabs. I'm not much on the social networking lately, so keep tabs on Twitter and Facebook for any future. Yeah, I know. I had a feeling it was roughly the same time. I'm not sure what the delay is. So, but yeah, great minds think alike, Daddy Oggy. So what was I going to say there? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to do any impromptu streams or anything during the week, so keep an eye on Twitter and Facebook just in case I do that. It's unlikely at the moment because things being what they are, but yeah, anything worthy of note will be on those two social media platforms. And keep an eye on YouTube, because that's the thing I tend to be focusing on a lot at the moment in terms of content I'm trying to make. Not a lot of it is computer related, some of it is kind of hardware and actual physical stuff. So you may see some physical stuff going on there before long. Things are taking longer than I thought they would, because I'm basically not very good at the stuff I'm trying to do. But never mind, practice makes perfect, which is why I'm doing it. But yes, I'll check out those links that you sent me, Karumba, in preparation for you having a chat with me. Everyone else, next Wednesday or Sunday, pop in, say hello, blah de blah de blah, and I hope to see you there. I hope you all have a great week and a fantastic weekend. Have a good one. And take care, everyone. Good night.